Hi everyone, this is Liz from Creative Life of Liz, and I'm here planning for the week of June 19th through the 25th, which is week 25 of 2023, in my Aura Estelle B6 Daily Classic. Planner's definitely starting to get fat, but I'm really enjoying it for sure. For this week, I'm planning to use this kit from by Life with Mayra. I think it's called Hello Summer, but you'll see in the title and the link down below to know for sure. But I think it's a really cute kit and I think it's really fun and I'm excited to use it for this week. Also, Wednesday is the official summer solstice, so that'll also be nice to be able to use it then. I also pulled out two pens to kind of work together since this one's really fat, but this one's a Crayola. The color is Primrose, but it's kind of like this magenta-y pinky color, pinky purple color. So I thought that would be really good. And then I also pulled out this orange I Buy Am fine liner. I thought the combo would work really well. And then I pulled these two washies, which come from a Michaels set of washies at some point. I also thought those would go pretty well. And then I pulled some things from my stash that I will use at some point as well. In the meantime, I'm going to start by filling in the basics, the days, dates, all that good stuff, using this marker as my main one, and then down the side, I'm going to use this for the times and all that stuff. So that's going to be my kind of overarching plan. I think I'm going to do kind of like an all caps with this one. I think probably just all caps. We'll stick with that. See how that goes. So stick around and I'll get through all these boring bits. Okay, so here's kind of where we are so far. Oops, I should make sure this one didn't have like a tail. All right, there we go. Now it has a tail. It's a little sloppy in the font, but I think it's gonna be okay. I think it's gonna be legible. I did kind of go vertical down on the dates, so hopefully that turns out cute. We'll see how that goes as well. For this week, I am going to just kind of mix one leafy pattern and one not leafy pattern, one of the Hello Summers, alternating. So I'm just gonna start here with this one up at the top, and I'm gonna use this as my quote box. I am going through the middle still, as I've been doing for all of June. I'm liking it so far. I think it's kind of a fun way to do some of this. So that's gonna be first here. And then next up on the sidebar, I did pull out from my leftovers this guy I think I'm gonna use. I believe it's from Organized Potato, I want to say. Not totally certain. I'm going to leave a little gap because I don't have a lot that needs to go in the sidebar. I'm just using the single habit tracker, and then I'm going to pull out my Piper Paper Company, these guys, whatever they're called, Instagram logos. There we go. I'm going to just use that guy. There, so that single one, and then I don't know if I have anywhere in my leftovers something that would be good for tracking dinners with this set. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 there. It might be too much anyway. I have these, and I could just cut off one there. Or those and cut off the bottom one. Let me see what else I have way in the back here. Those don't really work. I think I'm going to use one of these guys. I think this is going to be the best one. This is a leftover from somewhere. My Planner Life UK maybe. I don't need this 8th dot. So I'm just gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dots, good to go. And I'm just gonna fill that in like so. And that's gonna track my dinners there. And then I think I'm gonna stick in some washi next down here at the bottom. and see how big the gap is of what's left. There we go. Trim that one. Don't wrinkle the page too much, please. And then I'm going to put this one in. I'm going to leave a little gap here as well. There we go. Trying to get them at least reasonably straight. That's not perfect, but close enough. We're going to call that good. And then I do have this little gap right here, so I'm just going to fill in with one of these little heart little things, like so. I'm just going to stick that right here, and I'm just going to put in, you know, highlight of the week or something I'm loving, something like that. I think that's going to look cute. So that covers everything for the sidebar. And this page, I'm just going to put my tending list down here like I usually do. And I think that's going to work out pretty okay. So we're going to go with that. Monday, as you might have noticed, I did not put in the numbers. That's because I have a day off on Monday. So I'm actually going to start out putting in my day off before I forget. So I have a leftover again. Not totally sure where this one came from, to be honest. Maybe Lovely Planner Blog? Not sure. But I'm just going to fill that in right here. Day off because of Juneteenth, so we will just note that coming up. Not really. I'll just put that next to it. And then I need one of these little leafy guys for my full box. I'm going to stick it in the middle, but I'm actually going to stick it in the middle at the bottom to maximize flexibility of what I'm doing. And then the other thing I need to put in for the day, maybe I'll use one of these boxes. We have an appointment with the assessment board in our town because we're not happy with our home assessment. So just going to fill that in. I don't think I need to stick like an emoji or something there. I'm not sure I would have a good one anyway. I mean, I guess I could use like a little dollar sign. I'm not really sure if I'm feeling any of these, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it good for now, and I can always add something later if I feel like I need to. We'll see how that goes. Moving on to Tuesday, now we're into like the regularly scheduled activities section. So for Tuesday, I am going to start out with one of these leafy guys. Yeah, this one seems fine. Because Wednesday is actually the start of summer, so I want to make sure that I can use one of these like summery ones for that. And then I'm gonna stick over here in the sidebar a box. I think I'm gonna use this colored box. And this is going to be for my workout of the day. There we go. So that is done. And I don't have anything else planned for this day. And then Wednesday, I want to use the one that says Hello Summer. So I'm going to fill that in here at the top of this page. There we go. And then, again, I want another little box. Maybe I'll use yellow. Sure, let's try that. There we go. And then I do want to mark, I think I'm just going to use one of these little heart ones again. I'm not sure why this set has so many TV emojis and not a lot of other ones. Not sure what's going on there, but that's fine. Down here at the bottom, I'm just going to mark this is the first day of summer. So we're ready to go there. For Thursday and Friday, do I want to do the leaf first or the summery one? Maybe I'll do this guy. So I'm just going to fill in this one. There we go. And then I need another box. I think I'm going to use the lime green box for this day. If I can get everything to let go, that would be great. There we go. There's my box. Again, nothing really planned, so not a lot going on here. And then for Friday, fill this one in. And my last box, maybe I'll use the watermelon. Nope, I'm going to use the coconut box because I still have the coconut full box left, so I want to make sure that I'm not using both on the weekend. And that's all I really have for those days. So pretty basic there, but then on the weekend, I want to fill in a couple boxes. This one I'm just going to stick kind of middle-ish. There we go. This one I'm going to stick down maybe over here. We'll see how that goes. And then I have all of this stuff, but I'm not going to fill any of this in until I actually know what's going on. So we're just going to leave it here. I am probably going to use the TV little things throughout the week to mark whatever shows we're watching. The little food, these guys, I'll probably use if we go out to eat. I got a couple more hearts and then some bigger boxes for bigger things going on. But overall, pretty basic setup, I think. But I think it's looking pretty cute. So this is kind of what the week looks like in the pre-planning. There we go. And then if you stick around for just a second, you can see the finished spreads that I can share. All right, here is the end of the week. You actually get to see a Monday page this time since it was a day off for me this week, but it was a pretty good week. I ended up with some blank space here that really doesn't bother me. I did have a couple of functional items left in the kit, but really not a lot going on. So it was mostly that kit from Life with Mayra, and then this magenta color is from Crayola, and then this orange one is one of my I Buy fine liners from Amazon. I did use a couple other things. This is Michael's washi. This is a leftover from Organized Potato. This is a Piper Paper Company. This one is a leftover from My Planner Life UK, I believe. This is leftover from Lovely Planner Blog. Otherwise, I mostly just pulled in things from the kit and then wrote a lot of stuff. Like I should have found like an icon or something or a character sticker, but I just wrote things. It was faster. And then here is kind of how the weekend went, which also turned out pretty well, and it turned out really cute. It was very stormy on the evening of Saturday, which was not great, but it is what it is. It's just that kind of time of year, all of that good stuff. But that's all I really have for today. As always, please like and subscribe below if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Let me know how your week went down below, or if you don't have anything that you want to leave me some sort of tropical fruit. I would love to see that. And then also follow me on Instagram at Creative Life of Liz. You can see in progress and finished spreads. I tag all the shops and share as much as I can. Also show my book planner, bits and pieces of my life, what I'm reading, all that good stuff. And until next time, bye.